There are two main approaches to calculate the profit of an organization: Income-Expenditure Approach, Profit or Loss Equation Approach. This is a traditional accounting method used in the preparation of income statement. It compares total income with total expenses during a given period. Formula: profit or loss equals total income minus total expenses. If the income is greater than expenses, it's a profit. If income is lesser than expenses, it's a loss. This method expresses profit in terms of capital changes in the accounting equation. Closing capital equals opening capital plus additional capital introduced plus profit minus drawings. We rearrange it to find profit or loss. Accordingly, profit or loss equals closing capital minus opening capital minus additional capital introduced plus drawings, or profit or loss equals closing net assets minus opening net assets minus additional capital introduced plus drawings. So essentially, profit equals increase in net worth after adjusting for capital introduced and drawings. This approach is essentially useful in small businesses that don't prepare detailed income statements but still want to know how much they earn during the period. If there is no additional capital introduced and no drawings, then the change in net assets directly reflects net profit or loss. Additional capital introduced during the year is included in the closing net assets. Therefore, additional capital introduced will be a reason for changing opening net assets from closing net assets in addition to profit or loss. Therefore, additional capital will have to be deducted in the calculation of profit or loss. Drawings means withdrawing goods or cash from the organization for the private use by the owners. It is a withdrawal of equity. In a way, it's a withdrawal of profits. It is already deducted in arriving at closing net assets. Therefore, drawings must be added back to the changes of closing net asset from opening net asset to calculate the profit or loss. Organization-specific terminology for the profit or loss equation. Opening net assets, closing net assets, additional capital introduced, drawings. Equation. Profit or loss equals closing net assets minus opening net assets minus additional capital introduced plus drawings. Organization-specific terminology for the profit or loss equation. Opening capital accounts of all partners, closing capital accounts of all partners, partners' current accounts, often used for profit allocation, drawing, interest, etc. Additional capital introduced, drawings. Equation. Profit or loss equals total closing capital and current accounts minus total opening capital and current accounts minus additional capital introduced plus drawings. Organization-specific terminology for the profit or loss equation. Share capital, retained earnings, reserves, dividends paid, similar to drawings for owners. Additional share capital issued. Equation. Profit or loss equals closing net assets minus opening net assets minus new share capital issued plus dividend. Organization-specific terminology for the profit or loss equation. Opening accumulated fund, closing accumulated fund, surplus or deficit, additional capital donations, drawings not applicable. NPOs don't have private withdrawals. Equation. Surplus or deficit equals closing accumulated fund minus opening accumulated fund minus additional capital donation. The same logical approach applies across entities. Only the labels and accounting treatments differ depending on the legal form. Small business owners to calculate profit without preparing full income statement. Partnerships to check partner capital and current account balances. Auditors as a cross-check on net profit figure. Accountants for preparing opening journal entries in new accounting period. Tax authorities to verify declared profits against changes in net asset. Bankers and lenders to assess repayment capacity by analyzing changes in net worth. Non-profit organizations to determine surplus or deficit for the period. Financial analysts to understand movements in owner's equity. I hope this helped you to understand how profit or loss equation is used in the computation of profit or loss and how it is applied in the calculation of profit or loss in different types of organizations. Keep practicing, stay curious, and let accounting work for you. See you in the next video.